What's happening, Ranger Nation? Welcome back to another Power Rangers Battle for the Grid arcade episode.
Aya!
Today we're looking at the Shadow Ranger Anubis Doggie Cruger DLC. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff because it's morphin' time.
Yeah!
Shadow Ranger.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with my boy Jason. Yeah. And
Lord Zed.
No, Gia.
Aw, man.
And S.P.D. Megazord.
S.P.D. Emergency.
That's right. Ooh, he looks so cool. All right.
He has little doggy ears.
He does have a little. What kind of?
With this, the truest sword in the galaxy, I will right all wrongs. Back to action.
Are his ears in the ear slots of his?
3.
Yeah. I think
His ears are literally up there?
Yep.
That's weird.
Something like that.
That's my real question. If I see his ears folded over inside his helmet, flop down, and then he has fake ears standing up, that's gonna disappoint me. Alright, continue, Luke, sorry.
I know I got a cat behind me. Shadow. Not you, Shadow. I'm doing that other Shadow. So the cool thing about Doggie Cruger is he has the ability to use his Shadow Saber. Shadow Saber. His Shadow Sword!
And he uses his Shadow Saber in the morning.
S.P.D.
It's really late at night, okay?
S.P.D. Emergency.
Is it really early in the morning?
Oh, I don't like you right now.
We will do this together.
No, we're not gonna do this together.
I think the question of it, if it's late at night or early in the morning. What do you guys think? 3:30, 4 a.m.? Is that late at night or early in the morning? You decide. I think it depends if the person has slept or not. And in Luke's case, he hasn't.
Ooh, I like that. Shadow Upper. Shadow Uppercut.
Uppercut. So this Shadow Dude's voice is not the original voice then?
Yeah, he is.
Puppy Ranger's voice?
Puppy Ranger is not the OG from Power Rangers S.P.D. It's actually Gohan, Adult Gohan from Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
So Great Saiyaman.
Yeah, I think we might have talked about that in a Dragon Ball episode.
It's possible.
I can't remember, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, he does a good job. Somehow they couldn't get the original voice of Anubis Ranger or Doggie Ranger. His real name is Shadow Ranger, though, I guess.
Yeah, I get triggered when people call him Anubis because his people in the show refer to him as Doggie Cruger or the other one.
Sorry for triggering you.
Oh, not you.
Oh, no, I know. Well, yeah, so I bet our cat Shadow is a huge fan of Shadow Ranger. I mean, it's a cool name.
Super! Oh, yes, that is satisfying. Goodbye.
And he is actually the mentor character in his show.
Yep, he was the mentor for his cast and crew. He was the commander, Doggie Cruger, of Power Rangers S.P.D. I believe the B team. The A team, actually, you learn, is evil. And it takes the runner-up league to take them down.
So the underdogs.
Yeah. Underdog team, there you go. Yep, that's how it works.
Never fear, Underdog is here. Remember that cartoon? That was like a...
Yeah, I remember. So, Shadow Ranger, if you guys didn't know, in this game, he is a very technical character. Like, he is different than some of the other Rangers that you play as. You really want to use his Shadow Sword and Shadow techniques to the best of their abilities for the character.
Oh, wow. Those are cool.
They are cool. And all you do is you hit the B button to activate them, and then you will press the different attack buttons to bring out a different ability.
So he has a regular mode and then shadow mode.
Yep.
Yeah, you were telling me something like he has a lot of like counter moves too. Or
they can kind of be considered like counter.
Oh, okay. That is cool. I didn't realize that makes sense though. Yeah, because I couldn't understand what his moveset was. Like, why sometimes he turns like shadowy or dark, and it's like, oh, that's what it is. He's got two modes basically.
Yeah, kind of. And eventually I'll get to the S.P.D. Megazord if somebody, like, beats my characters.
Not to be weird or anything, but it kind of reminds me of Wonder Woman in Injustice, where she has two different modes, one sword mode and one without her sword.
Oh, like the OG Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Shadow Ranger is basically like a sword character just like Jason. But Jason is not really a technique-based character. Jason is like, hardcore fighter.
Yeah.
Like, he gets out right into the face of things, and he has very powerful attacks. It's a fun character to play as. Doggie Ranger, he can be a lot of fun to play, but he's more technique based, so he's gonna be a little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, personally, Jason is my favorite character to play.
So, would you say like Doggie Ranger and like Ranger Slayer and some of the other people are kind of like characters that take a little bit longer to get used to for people?
Ranger Slayer is also a technique-based character, but she's fast.
Yeah.
Like, Doggie, he's fast too, kind of, but...
Yeah, they have... Their movesets are a little bit different than the normal, like, than most of the other characters.
Ooh! Kind of want to see what his throw looks like.
I feel like Raiden Ranger and also Tommy,
oh my gosh!
Their movesets are a little bit different than everyone else's.
They did it right from the show!
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's where they, like, judge you and their badge comes out and they, like, trap you inside of it.
Wow, they trapped you in their badge. Wow.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's like a portable jail. Or you can think of it like a containment unit, like from Ghostbusters or something. They trap the ghost and then they put it in a bigger holding cell.
Oh.
That's the best explanation I can do really late at night.
3, 2,
Gold Ranger's also a pretty easy character to play as, but he has some technique-based stuff.
I don't know why, but I'm just imagining what life would be like if the world was run by a police force of cats and dogs.
Yeah, but, like, the Cat Ranger... Oh. Stop being cheap! Uh-oh. Alright. See, you can do that.
Ooh.
That move is, like, twice. But his really cool move... Ow. Not that one, obviously. That one does a lot of damage.
Awesome. I really like how he looks in the shadow mode too. He's got that really cool glow, like around him and stuff. I think they did a really good job. I mean, they're just continuing to do a great job with, you know, just like the graphics and everything of this game, and just obviously being true to the characters and stuff. I still don't understand why they couldn't get his original voice, but his voice does sound cool.
I don't know if the actor's still alive or not. Power Rangers S.P.D. was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And that was a Disney season.
Oh.
But what was interesting about the Disney seasons is the whole mentor thing, which you kind of mentioned, is like, it was the first show to really have the mentor actually become like a part of the Ranger team themselves.
Oh.
So that was like a big thing with Disney. So the first one I believe you have is Tommy Oliver, the Black Dino Thunder Ranger, who wasn't the leader of his team, but he was the mentor that's teaching them how to use their powers. And then the show after that was Power Rangers S.P.D., which continued that mentality. The mentor figure, which in this case was Anubis, Doggie Cruger, was the dude who was out in the field with them as the 6th Ranger, the Shadow Ranger. But he would only come if things got really dicey, like when Jason was the Gold Ranger. Like, Jason didn't always show up to help the team out. He was just kind of... When things got too hairy for the other Rangers, he would come and save the day. Kind of like what Tommy did as the 6th Ranger.
I was just thinking, like, in reality, I feel like Billy was actually a mentor character, too. No?
But kind of.
Because he was one of the oldest Rangers there when everybody else left.
Oh, no! How did I miss that? Uh-oh.
But yeah, I didn't realize that. So you're saying that with their show, the mentor was actually part of the team and fought with them, whereas like with Dino Thunder, then he didn't really fight as part of the team, really?
No, Tommy was a big part of the team once he finally got his powers.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Although, part of the reason why Tommy was always shown in his suit is because the actor wasn't present, so they just had him appear to do the voiceover. It might have been, like, the budget for him being on the show, or who knows? I don't really know.
Maybe he was in a different state or something.
No, they went to New Zealand for it.
Ah! That's weird.
Whoa! I forgot about that Shadow Strike thing. Stop it! Slash slash! Uppercut!
You're actually doing pretty well with those shadow moves.
Well, I know how to do them now. You tap the B button, then you hit square, then you hit triangle. So, another mentor character that a lot of people like is RJ, who is from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. He was kind of like the Ernie character, too, for Power Rangers, like, Jungle Fury. So he had, like, not a juice bar, but he had a pizza place where the Rangers worked. And he was also their martial arts teacher.
Wow, so he was their boss, and then he taught them martial arts after work?
Yep.
Wow.
And he became, like, a ranger that helped them out as the Wolf Ranger. But not usually with the whole Neo Saban thing, so after Saban had the Power Rangers again, they haven't really done the whole mentor being a ranger thing again.
Yeah.
That was Disney, like hardcore Disney, for at least like 3 or 4 different Power Ranger shows. Ow.
I mean, it's kind of nice, actually. I mean, it gets like another... It makes it... I don't know, I feel like it makes it so you don't have to just have teenagers on the Ranger team. You can at least have one person who's older.
Like one older person in spandex? I don't know.
Who doesn't want to see an older person in spandex? Come on. But, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to learn about different mentor things. So they don't really do the mentor thing anymore that much.
Nope. Because it's... I mean... Technically, you can say that they kind of did that too. They had 2 mentors before Dino Thunder in Power Rangers Ninja Storm. And the guy who basically had the Billy roll finally got to bring in S.P.D. Megazord because I've finally lost a character. I have no idea what this Megazord's gonna do, but... Oh, there we go!
Oh,
that
nice.
was pretty cool. The Green Ranger, who was basically the dude who gave the Ninja Storm Rangers their mission, he kind of be considered a mentor, but he was the same age as the other people. It was just like a really intelligent guy who skipped like ahead of all his peers and became like a ninja master. But he suited up and fought in the field for a while.
I just feel like in Sentai shows and also in with the original Red Ranger with Jason, even though he wasn't older than everyone, I still feel like he was the mentor character and he was the leader at the same time. And like, I feel like in like when you watch Red Ranger and Sentai, like the leader is always like just has a really commanding presence. So even if they're the same age as everyone, there's no need for a mentor because they are leading. They're like a really good leader, so there's no need for a mentor.
Man, all of Jason's new improvements make him an even better character. Like his heavy sword attack is so much faster now.
Oh wow, so they've improved him a lot.
Oh yeah. I think the new fall animation's a little bit much, because when you like strike down a ranger now, it's kind of sad. Before they just kind of disappeared. Now they fall to their knees, like mortally wounded, and then they vanish.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's a little dark.
So satisfying. No.
No.
I mean, of all the... Yeah, Cat Ranger.
Ooh, S.P.D. battle!
Yeah. mean, of all the Rangers that they could have had next to put in this game, I'm really glad they did Doggie Ranger, because he was one of the ones I was most looking forward to.
Well, Doggie Ranger, we were told by Old Enway that he was coming in the summer, and he didn't come until the fall. So before the old team left, I mean, we knew about Doggie Ranger, we knew about some Power Ranger skins, but we didn't know who the new Power Rangers were going to be. We knew about Gold Ranger and Jen, and I'm trying to think. Lord Zed, I didn't know about, because I don't even think the old team knew about that. I'm pretty sure that was a new one. Because if the old team knew about it, then before the original Lord Zed actor passed away, he probably would have been involved in the voiceover.
Yeah.
I mean, it really feels like that character was just kind of like put together.
Yeah, it feels like he was put together maybe really fast, because that guy was passing away.
No, nobody knew he was going to pass away.
Oh, okay. I feel sad about that.
Ah!
You would have thought that they would have planned ahead and made sure to get him to do the voice long before that happened, but...
Right, if it was planned ahead of time, like, that's how they were able to get... Because we complained that, oh, there was no voice acting, but Enway, behind the scenes, for months, had been working with different Power Rangers actors and trying to secure them for different roles. So the voice actor thing was always planned, it was just when it was going to happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like if you had to do it quickly, I mean, it would probably take a lot less time and effort to just hire a bunch of people to do random voices than to actually have to track down each and every former Ranger to try to get their schedules to work and do the voice. But, I mean, I'm glad that they actually have gotten people who have done the voice and gotten them to do the, voiceover. It feels really, I mean, that's one of the great things about this game. Hearing actual, voice clips from Tommy and
Jason. Yep.
I mean, I feel like that's one of the things that makes this game a must-have.
Oh yeah, the actual Ranger, voices are so cool. Makes it a lot of fun.
Kimberly is in the game, isn't...
No, it's not Amy Jo. It's a lady who is a YouTuber, and she is also, was the Pink Ranger in something called Power Rangers Hyperforce, which was that, tabletop Power Rangers show.
Oh, yeah.
I never really watched it, but Peter, the guy who played the Blue Ranger in Ninja Steel, played the Red Ranger in that tabletop show. And his brother Yoshi came in to play the Silver Time Force Ranger, which never existed in canon prior to that, and he became the Green Hyperforce Ranger. But anyway,
cool.
Stand down, Goldar! You do not need to fall for your master's actions. You're barking up the wrong tree, Doggie. You cannot stand against me, cur. All right, then. We've got this, team. Just follow my lead.
With this, the truest sword in the galaxy, I will right all wrongs.
See, he's like a leader character.
Yeah, I mean, I really like... I mean, he sounds very powerful, and his moves are really powerful. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw his moves. It reminds me of Jason, but, like you said, more special technique-based
He's a little bit slower than Jason, with his sword attacks are a little stronger, but maybe that's also why they fine-tuned Jason a little bit.
Yeah.
Is because, Doggie's sword style is a little similar.
Yeah, it's like they wanted to make Doggie Ranger powerful, and then they're like, oh wait, we need to make sure that he doesn't outshine Jason here.
I don't know if that was the reason, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
He is a lot of fun to play once you figure out how to use Doggie well.
Well, he just has such a cool look to him. I don't know why, but I'm kind of curious what the other Animal Rangers are now. Maybe I'll have to go look them up and see. But...
Mostly the Animal Rangers are from Power Rangers Jungle Fury.
Oh, okay. Do we have anyone from Jungle Fury in the game?
Daichi is coming out in November. Daichi is the bad guy from Jungle Fury. Yep.
You and your weapons are no match for me.
How are my weapons no match for you when I just Oh, okay, never mind.
Is the Blue Ranger Coda, is he from Jungle Fury, or...?
Coda is from Dino Charge.
Oh, okay.
And Coda's not in this yet. He's rumored to be in it, but
I know that's a huge favorite of people.
yeah, I will tell. Yeah. So basically, I was told that Coda was in this game, and he wasn't ready yet, and Shadow Ranger was in the game, and they weren't ready to release yet.
Well, would you be really happy if like Coda came out and like?
Well, I don't know if characters are gonna end up being scrapped completely, or if they're just waiting to release them, like because Lord Zed wasn't a thing. Dai Chi certainly wasn't a thing, and neither was Eric from Time Force. The only characters that were concrete that I knew about: Gold Ranger Zeo, Pink Time Force, Shadow S.P.D. Ranger, Lauren the Samurai Ranger,
Yeah.
and what's his name? Coda. Were the only ones that I was told that was coming to the game, and that they weren't going to focus a lot on Mighty Morphin characters.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait, is Lauren in this game?
Not yet.
Okay, I was gonna say she's the Red Samurai Ranger.
Right, there's supposed to be at least 3 Red Rangers in this game. There's only one so far, Jason, and now you have a second Red Ranger coming, which is Eric, the Quantum Ranger from Time Force, which was the 6th Ranger from Time Force. Which makes sense. I mean, he was the only one alive in that comic crossover. Wes died. Justice is served. Alright, final level.
They got their just desserts.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, it was served.
Justice was served.
With this, the
Yeah.
truest sword in the galaxy, I will right all wrongs.
Of course, my lord. I will do all that is necessary.
Yeah. So, once you understand how to use Shadow's abilities, he's a lot of fun because you can put a lot of distance between you and your enemy. Like with the slash attacks.
Yeah, I mean it does feel like he pushes people back a little bit, or at least makes them like have to pause for a minute after he slashes them. It looks like it hurts, basically.
Oh yeah.
Ouch. I mean, that's why I really enjoyed playing as Jason in this game. The moves are so powerful. It's almost like you can feel when you hit the other player. A little bit.
Speaking of Jason.
So, who do you like playing as more, Doggie Ranger or Jason?
Oh, there's Kim's new super move.
Whoa,
Ow.
that was cool looking.
Yeah, they changed it. They're going to be changing some character super moves because, you know, I don't know really why they would. I mean, with fighting games, they always improve them, like with updates, so I don't think that's the last we'll see a character getting some updated supers. My favorite character to play as in this game is still Jason.
Okay.
Gold Ranger's fun, but I wouldn't... Jason's either my starter or my finisher.
I'm guessing if you designed Gold Ranger, you'd make him have more power moves like Jason.
Well, here's the thing. Jason was supposed to be... Trey wasn't... When everybody was building up Gold Ranger for me, like, at the start of this year or whatever, or back when Gold Ranger leaked, I think in February or something like that, I was told it was Jason, and they were just trying to lock down Austin St. John to do the voice. And then when they finally got around to releasing Gold Ranger, like after the old Enway team was gone, it was turned into Trey. And then the reason I was given by the new Enway team is because, well, Jason is the Gold Ranger in Legacy Wars, and Trey is the Gold Ranger in Battle for the Grid. And it's like, okay, I suppose that works.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good to get more characters in, but I still feel like we've got so many Tommies in here already. It would have been really nice to represent Jason as a Gold Ranger.
It would.
Especially because I feel like, although Trey was cool, I mean, Trey's cool as a Gold Ranger, but I just feel like the Gold Ranger everyone was really waiting for was Jason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I haven't used Gia at all. I haven't really needed to.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's your closer.
She is my closer.
You're like, well, if there's anything I need to finish off, Gia will just take care of it.
And if people are wondering, my online team that I play with is Jason, Gold Ranger, and Gia. That's my team. Ooh, that's nice.
Pretty cool team.
Yeah, it works.
I mean, it would be really cool to have Zach in here at one point just to be able to hear Walter Jones be able to do his voice over in this, if it was possible.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Ooh. Slash. That is so cool. It's got a nice little pushback to it. Morphin time, go girl! My concern though is if Jason's dead now and Lord Drakkon is the next person, do my characters come back or is everybody toast? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Hi there. No, wait, I want to throw her. No, I want to do the badge thing. I've only done it once. No!
I call it justice.
Oh, there you go.
There it is!
I call it
Pretty cool.
justice.
Yep. Bye. Ugh. But see how it takes them a long time to fall now? Before it was instant. It made sense. They would disappear after being beat up.
Just like, oh, and then disappear.
You have faced my minions. Now, face your demise.
Oh no, evil Lord Drakkon.
You've caused enough trouble, Drakkon. I'm bringing you in.
Yeah, go Shadow Ranger.
Sword in the galaxy. I will right all wrongs. Bow before your lord.
Yeah, I know.
2, 1.
Go time, Tommy.
Slash.
Slash. Nah, I don't think so.
Come on, Shadow Ranger, defeat the evil Lord Drakkon. Where he stands.
S.P.D. Emergency.
Hi there, Tommy.
I call it justice.
Ooh, I like how he's in that stasis field. That's pretty cool. Ow.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Slash.
No. Saber.
S.P.D. Emergency.
Oh, alright.
Slash.
Oh! I thought I could dodge that completely, but I guess not. I don't think so. Whoa! Dang it.
No, Doggie Ranger.
Come on. Yeah, see, that attack is just like Jason's a little bit. The strong sword attack.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Yeah, he's got... That strong sword attack is almost... I mean, so similar to Jason's sword attack.
Oops.
They both have really strong sword attack.
Oh! Uh-oh. Get out of there, Doggie. Shoot. Oh!
So what do you think of the S.P.D. Megazord?
I still don't really know what it does, other than occasionally it drops its sword, like that. Or...
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but...
That stuff's from the show right there, but that wasn't really from the Megazord usually. That was from the Rangers when they're ready to, you know, pass sentence. It was part of the cool, like, effects of the show.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, one of the most fun Megazords that we have in this game, though, is Goldar Megazord. I enjoy Goldar so much. I mean, of all the characters in this game, he's one of my favorites to play. I really enjoy him. His cute little blue face.
That's it!
He's a fun guy.
So we weren't able to beat him with Shadow Ranger, but you still got to see Shadow Ranger in action, guys and gals, so that was fun.
Yay, S.P.D. Emergency!
That's right. I'm bringing you to justice!
Woohoo!
And that's it. And Shadow Ranger, I believe he's playable in the story mode now for select sections, so you guys might want to go and revisit story mode and see what they did, just like with Jen and Gold Ranger, where they became playable as, you know, they released eventually. That doesn't mean that Eric or Daichi will be playable in the story, just like Lord Zed wasn't. But if a character played a role in the story, then it's very possible that they'll show up as playable for some of those sections that we felt were kind of a little tacked on and were really long, and you just kind of kept switching between Rangers. It felt like, okay, we're supposed to be playing as different characters here for this scene, and you are.
Oh, yeah.
So go check that out. Let me know what you think about that. And that does it for our Shadow Ranger Arcade. The next arcade episode will be on Eric Myers from Time Force, which will be coming out in October. I don't know when in October. I want to say late October.
So excited.
And I heard that the White Ranger skin for Tommy has been moved for sometime in November now to release alongside Daichi. And then we'll get a tease for the next season pass sometime in December. But thanks so much for watching, people. We've got more Power Rangers Versus coming your way, featuring Shadow Ranger, so don't miss that. And check out some other cool videos going up on Kwings Let's Plays. God bless and happy gaming.